Friends, have you ever wondered why Japanese culture is so refined, with every element resembling a masterpiece? Today we'll explore one of its most fascinating aspects, the samurai, and how their kimono and weapons became symbols inspired by nature itself. These warriors transformed simple materials into works of art that not only represented their strength, but also told stories. Intrigued? Stay with us, and you'll discover why every piece of a samurai's armor and clothing is a true masterpiece. Samurai were always in harmony with nature. They drew strength from the world around them, whether it was the calm of forests, the might of mountains, or the swiftness of rivers. This connection with nature was reflected in every aspect of their lives, especially in their clothing and weapons. Each kimono was created with meticulous attention to detail. Patterns were often borrowed from nature. For instance, depictions of wind, cherry blossoms, or ocean waves were used to convey emotions or the wearer's strength. It was believed these patterns could bring harmony to the warrior or reflect their inner world. Equally important were the materials. Silk, often used for kimonos, symbolized purity and perfection. This material was gathered and processed with the same care as a samurai's sword. The process of creating a kimono was comparable to an art form, where nature inspired every brushstroke. As for weapons, samurai swords, the katana, embodied strength and grace. Their creation also had a deep connection to nature. The metal used for forging was considered a living material that deserved respect. Engravings on the blades often included natural motifs such as the sun, clouds, dragons, or water. For example, wave patterns symbolized resilience and flexibility. These were not just decorations, but talismans and symbols of the power nature provided. Samurai armor was also closely tied to their environment. Their suits often featured elements resembling leaves, tree branches, and even animal hides. This not only had practical benefits, such as camouflage, but also emphasized their unity with nature. A famous example is the kabuto helmet. Many helmets were adorned with crests shaped like horns, bird wings, or flower petals. These symbolized not only strength, but also respect for the forces of nature that protected the warrior in battle. The uniqueness of the samurai approach lies in their belief that nature was an ally, not an enemy. Their philosophy was not to conquer the world, but to live in harmony with it. This is evident even in their combat art. Every strike was as precise as lightning and as fluid as a river's current. Samurai believed that their weapons and armor were extensions of themselves. That's why they chose every detail with great care. The patterns on the kimono, the shape of the blade, and the material for the scabbard all emphasize their personality, values, and respect for the world around them. By drawing inspiration from nature, samurai also inspired others. Their traditions have carried over into modern times. Today, we can see how Japanese style and philosophy are reflected in fashion, design, and even architecture. For instance, fashion designers still incorporate elements of the samurai kimono in their collections. Unique patterns inspired by nature can be seen not only in Japan but also in global culture. Thus, we see that samurai are not just symbols of martial valor, but also guardians of natural harmony. Their attitude toward the world and their attention to detail are lessons we can all learn from. Nature has always been and remains an inspiration for many generations, and the samurai, being part of this world, showed us how important it is to be in harmony with the surrounding environment. Now think, what in your surroundings inspires you? What helps you feel strong, confident, and harmonious? Perhaps we all need to turn to nature to find answers to many of our questions. Don't forget that the art of the samurai is not just history. It's a philosophy that lives on to this day, and it teaches us that true strength comes from within when you are at peace with yourself and nature. If this story inspired you, don't forget to share this video with your friends. Samurai culture is something that deserves to be known by as many people as possible. Subscribe to our channel to learn more about legends, philosophy, and the lessons we can draw from the past. The story of the samurai is not just about facts, it's an inspiration for us all. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment telling us which part of the video resonated with you the most. We read every comment and truly appreciate your thoughts. If this video gets 5,000 likes, we'll create a video about how samurai used natural symbols in their strategies and battles. More fascinating stories and surprising facts await you.